everybody, and welcome to What's Up. If you have a problem that you think I can help you with, go ahead and send me a YouTube inbox message by going to your inbox, hitting compose, and typing in Mrs. 5000 Watts. So let's go ahead and get into the first question. My question is, do you ever get a block and either can't think of a video idea or really just don't feel like editing to the point where you stress yourself out? I know if I'm already feeling stressed and I don't even have 100 subscribers, then I probably shouldn't be making videos, but I'm just looking for advice on how to get my creativity flowing again or the motivation to get back in the lab. I think it's pretty safe to say that anyone that has ever done anything to do with being creative have all had a moment in time where they just don't know what they're gonna do next. I know for me, some days I've woken up and thought, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for a video today. And what I do to kind of get ideas and come up with stuff is I will go on the internet or I will look at the news or whatever, and I will find either current events, stuff that's going on in the gaming world, or I would just look around, and any topic that someone's talking about that sparks an interest in me or I feel is relatable to me and my peers, which is you guys, I will talk about. So any topic I feel comfortable with, any topic I feel like I can expand on or have quite strong opinions on, I will usually make a video about that. So you don't have to look at gaming stuff to come up with that. You can look at news YouTube channels, you can look at vloggers YouTube channels, you can look at anyone to get inspiration from. Also, I think it's really important for everyone to understand that you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's something that Chris Moo told me. He said that I talk about whatever. I told a story about mangoes. So you can really talk about anything that you want to talk about. You're not limited to things that you're supposed to talk about. Talk about whatever you want. And in terms of editing, I think it's really important to have your own space where you get stuff done, because it's very easy to get distracted by TV and sit there and be like, I'm just gonna watch TV all day, which I have done before. And now I have my own space where literally the only thing that I could do is capture gameplay and make videos. It makes me want to do it more. It just makes me more productive. It makes me less lazy. So if there's any way that you can kind of move everything into a place where it's just your YouTube stuff, go ahead and do that. If not, I would say set up a schedule where you do stuff, and once you get started, it's much easier to keep going. So hopefully that helps you out. We all have our lazy days, man. Just get back in there, and as soon as you're in there, it gets much easier. Me and my girlfriend of 2 years are getting ready to move in together. We are both a little worried about things changing. Also, the money split isn't exactly equal, with me making significantly more than her, and this makes her feel guilty. Any suggestions? When it comes to moving in with somebody, I think that everyone is always a little worried about it. Are we gonna get on? Are the little things that they do going to annoy me? But I honestly wouldn't worry about that so much. What I would say is that you do have to be understanding of the other person wanting their own space. Because obviously when you're not living together, you can kind of have your own space naturally. But when you are living together, you can't really just have your own space because the person is always there. So what I would say is, if your girlfriend or if you want to do something by yourself, make sure that you just don't take it personally. That goes for her as well. It's not a, oh my god, they don't want to spend time with me. It's just, they just want to have a little bit of alone time. So keep that in mind, and you should be completely fine with the living together situation. And in terms of the money not being equal, it's really not something that she needs to worry about at all. It's going to be extremely difficult to find someone that makes the exact same amount of money as you, or has the same kind of job as you. Like, it's just not going to happen. And something that you can just get her to understand is that the house that you are living in, or apartment, is not something that you just live in or she just lives in. You're both living in it together. It's something that you share. You share the bills. Maybe you share a car as well. It's not a, I'm gonna pay for rent, you pay for electricity. You are paying for everything together. So it doesn't matter if you pay a little bit more for rent than her, because you're living there and she's living there. It's all shared. It's all shared. And something that a lot of people don't understand is when you come together, the money that you make and the money that she makes both kind of belong to each other. I'm not saying that you should just hand over all your money to the other person, but in terms of bills, your income and her income is shared. So try and get her to understand that. I'm 22 and I live in London, but my job, I work for Ubisoft, is in Montreal, Canada. Every year for about 3 to 4 months, I have to leave England and go to Canada, which is a real hassle, and my girlfriend wasn't ever really okay with it. But now my girlfriend has broken up with me, and I'm not sure whether I should leave England or not, because to be honest, she was the only thing keeping me here. Moving to Canada would mean that I won't have to go through a yearly struggle for work, but leaving England would be leaving behind a lot of memories. I'm really unsure about what to do. A private message would be fine as a response. I just really need someone's opinion. I'm just gonna say straight up that I think you should go. I really do. There's not many people in their lifetime that have the opportunity to work and live in another country, especially at your age. And yeah, you're gonna leave behind memories, but you have to remember you can always go back to England. You can always choose to move back to England. But I think giving up the opportunity to work and live in another country and experience another country and the people of another country, I think it would be really crazy to give up that opportunity. So I think you should just go for it, live your life, have a fun experience, and if you really miss England, you can always come back. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll speak to you later. Bye!